The year 2015 marked a significant turning point for Germany, a year that would be remembered for its profound social and political implications. The country witnessed an unprecedented influx of asylum seekers, primarily fleeing conflict zones in Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. These individuals were escaping war, persecution, and dire living conditions, hoping to find safety and a better future in Europe. Over 1 million people arrived seeking refuge and a new life. This massive movement of people was one of the largest in recent history, and it brought with it both hope and challenges. This mass migration, driven by humanitarian crises and facilitated by open border policies, had a profound impact on German society. It tested the nation's infrastructure, social services, and the very fabric of its communities. It stretched resources, ignited political tensions, and sparked a nationwide debate on integration and identity. Politicians and citizens alike were divided on how best to respond to the crisis. The sheer scale of the influx presented Germany with an unparalleled challenge, forcing the nation to confront complex questions about its values, its capacity, and its future. The government had to quickly adapt policies and allocate resources to manage the situation. The arrival of so many newcomers, while largely met with compassion and support, also triggered anxieties. Some feared the potential for increased crime, job competition, and cultural clashes. Concerns about housing shortages, strain on social welfare systems, and cultural integration arose. Cities and towns across Germany struggled to provide adequate housing and services for the new arrivals. This complex reality, a mix of humanitarian response and societal anxieties, laid the groundwork for the ongoing debate about deportation. The question of who should be allowed to stay and who should be sent back became a contentious issue. Could Germany successfully integrate such a large number of newcomers? The challenge was not just about providing immediate aid, but also about long-term integration into German society. And what should be the fate of those denied asylum? The legal and ethical implications of deporting individuals back to potentially dangerous situations were hotly debated. These questions continue to resonate deeply within German society. The 2015 migration crisis remains a pivotal moment in Germany's recent history, shaping its policies and societal attitudes towards refugees and migrants for years to come.
Beyond the legal hurdles, the practicalities of mass deportation present a formidable challenge. The process is not as straightforward as it might seem on the surface. Deporting individuals requires more than simply issuing removal orders. It involves a multi-layered approach that demands meticulous planning and coordination. It involves a complex and resource-intensive process of identification, documentation, and cooperation with the receiving countries. Each step must be carefully managed to ensure compliance with international laws and human rights standards. Many of those facing deportation lack valid identity documents, having lost them during their journeys or having never possessed them in the first place. This adds another layer of difficulty as verifying identities becomes a time-consuming task. Establishing nationality and obtaining travel documents can be a protracted and bureaucratic process, often requiring cooperation from embassies and consulates that may be unwilling or unable to assist. The bureaucratic red tape can delay deportations for months, if not years. Furthermore, many countries of origin refuse to accept the return of their citizens who have been ordered deported, particularly if they lack proper documentation or are deemed undesirable by their home governments. This refusal can stem from political, economic, or social reasons. This lack of cooperation from receiving countries can leave German authorities in a legal and logistical bind, unable to enforce deportation orders and facing the prospect of detaining individuals indefinitely. The challenges are immense, requiring a delicate balance between legal obligations and humanitarian considerations.
The debate surrounding deportation in Germany extends beyond legal and logistical considerations, delving into the realm of ethics and morality. It is a multifaceted issue that touches on the very core of human rights and the principles of justice and compassion. The act of forcibly returning individuals to countries where they fear persecution or face significant hardship raises profound moral questions. These individuals often flee their home countries in search of safety and a better life, only to face the grim reality of being sent back to the very dangers they escaped. Critics argue that deportation, even when legally permissible, can amount to a violation of human rights, particularly when individuals are returned to situations of poverty, violence, or instability. The ethical implications are vast, as these deportations can lead to further suffering and even loss of life. The psychological toll exacted by the threat of deportation, particularly on children who have grown up in Germany, is another significant concern. These children, who may have known no other home, face immense stress and anxiety, which can affect their mental health and development. The constant fear of being uprooted from their homes and communities can have lasting impacts on their well-being and sense of belonging. This fear can hinder their ability to integrate and thrive in society, leading to a sense of alienation and hopelessness. Moreover, the act of separating families through deportation, dividing parents from children or spouses from one another, is deemed ethically unacceptable by many. The trauma of such separations can have long-term emotional and psychological effects on all family members involved. These ethical dilemmas underline the complex human dimension of deportation, urging policymakers to consider the consequences not only for individuals, but also for the moral fabric of German society. The challenge lies in balancing the enforcement of immigration laws with the need to uphold human dignity and compassion. As Germany grapples with these issues, the debate continues to evolve, reflecting the ongoing struggle to find a just and humane approach to deportation.
Hello everyone, welcome to Beyond Africa YouTube channel. Here guys, we talk about immigration crisis. You know, as you see this 21st centuries, there's a lot of immigrants that are trying to leave their country, move to another country because of several reasons. Guys, so if you like this video, I'm kindly asking for you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I release a new video. Thank you guys.